know I got the receipts, girl. You know I got the receipts. Bright Cellars is the monthly wine club that matches you with wine that you'll love. Get started by taking the Taste Palette quiz to see your personalized matches. Now, Bright Cellars matches you with wines from all over the world, curated to your taste buds. They are focused on finding unique hidden gems from small vineyards all over the world. And with hundreds of private label wines, you'll be able to try a new wine you've never tasted before. All you need to do is take their 7-question quiz so they can gather your taste preferences and deliver wines you're guaranteed to love. Each box is completely unique to your taste palette, meaning no box is ever the same. Each box comes with wine education cards for each bottle that outline the tasting notes, suggested pairings, best serving temperatures, and its origins. Wine wisdom cards help show you how to store and open your wine, keeping it tasting fresh for longer. Now, all Sweet Pea Diaries viewers will get 60% off your first purchase by clicking on the link in the description box below. Thanks again to Bright Cellars Wines for sponsoring this video. Welcome back to the Sweet Pea Diaries. It's your girl Sweet Pea, and I am back with another video. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back to my channel. And if you are a new subscriber, welcome to the Sweet Pea Diaries. Be sure to like the video, share the video, but most importantly, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Y'all know what time it is. Okay, we got allegedly shady Shannon, joy to the world. My member, Deion Sanders, my member, I Love Costco, member, Velma C, member, Tia Simone, member, Good Vibes. Look at all my members. Members, Miss Bug Butt. Hey, y'all. And we got Courtney, Frank, Susie Jones, Antonio Mitchell. And we got Saki Speak Easy. Please go over there and subscribe to my boo Saki. Zoya, we got Check Please. We got Mimi Twin, and we got Miss Leak You in the building. Please go and subscribe. She did an excellent live tonight and she has a great update on the Shaquilla Robinson case. She did a really good live. I was over there, which is kind of why I kind of pushed back my I pushed back my video because I was getting the tea from Leak You. Sun Goddess, Punky Brewster. Hey Punky, Life with the Leonard family. Sabrina Creations. What's up, Sabrina? My member Sephora has entered the chat. Nicole, what's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? What's up? Now listen. We've been sitting around here waiting to see. Now, let me know if my microphone is too loud because I had turned up the volume, because I had felt like I wasn't like clear in my last video. So let me know if it's loud at all. I'm getting ready to put Evan in the room because he's out here crying because he wants attention. He done went out, he done ate and all this. So he's whining. So I'm going to put him up because we don't need no disturbances. So give me 1 second. Okay, guys, hold up. Okay. So, you guys, we have an update. Now, you guys remember Tasha K, the last update that we have with her, she has this appeal with Cardi B, right? And I don't think that I'm like, I wonder if people really understand what is going on here because I keep getting DMs and people are asking me, Sweet Pea, what's the update? What's going on with Tasha's appeal? Did she lose it? Did she win? What's up? Why is she not paying Cardi B? What is going on? Well, you guys, you know it is my job to keep you informed and to keep you with the truth. Okay, so the audio is clipping. Okay, very little, tiny bit too loud. Okay. See, I know you'll let me know. Now, let me know if that's good. Let me know how that sounds because I turned it down a bit because I don't want, because this is a great microphone and it can be a little, it's really powerful. So let me know if that's better because we don't want to be too loud. We want to sound clear, but we don't want to be too loud. So let me know how that sounds. Okay. Is that better? Hey, Shire. All right. I'm good, Saki. Thank you. Okay. So we got this update, right? What's going on with this appeal? Okay. What's going on? Now, do you guys understand how a bond works? So the last thing we knew was that the court said that Tasha K was ordered to stay because she was trying to get a stay. She was saying that, listen, I don't want to have to pay this judgment right away because we are in an appeal where we appealed and we is that red? Is that better? Dion, I'm not going to say I got a new computer, no, but I got some things that's helping me use my older computer. So we didn't get a new one, but we got some new software that's helping me last a little bit longer. Okay. So let me know how that sounds. All right. So Tasha was like, listen, we have this appeal going on and we don't want to have to pay until we, find out about our appeal. So the court said, okay, we will give you the stay on the condition that you get a surety bond, right? That you pay a supersedious bond, right? So it's not that you pay, but that you get a bond, that you go to a bonding company and you get a bond in the amount of the judgment. So I think the way we did the last update and like the way the tea was going around, I think people were under the impression, even myself included, once I really like started looking into this, I'm like, wait a minute. We're thinking that we're waiting on her to pay some bond until she gets this appeal. That's not, until we hear, what's going on with the appeal. That's not really what's going on. So really what is going on, what we're witnessing, let's look at the court document. Okay. Let me share my screen. So where we are on Docket Bird, the last I saw was that there was some type of paperwork with the appeal was issued to the courts from the courts, and they looked at it or whatever, and then they sent it back. Council sent it back, to be housed or whatever with the records or whatever. It's in some sealed envelope. They don't tell you what the paperwork is that they looked at. So apparently they still are going over Tasha's argument as to her appeal. So they have not decided on the appeal. But what we don't know is, did Tasha K even get this surety bond? Did she even get this supersedious bond? That's the missing piece, and that's the missing link here. So that could be the reason for the delay, because if anybody knows how this works, so okay, the court said, yes, you can have your stay, Tasha K, but we need you to go to a bonding company and we need you to enter into an agreement with these people that they will pay the $3.8 million in the event that you lose this appeal. In the event that, you lose, basically. So she's got to find a company that will be willing to put up $3.8 million. That's what's going on here. I don't know if anybody really realized that it's the same idea when you do like a bail bondsman, right? Where they agree to bail you out. And if you skip town, they'll pay, but now you owe that company. Your people, they gonna take that house, whatever they put up. So this is the same thing. She has entered in, if she would obtain a bond, it would be through a surety company, and she would now owe them the money. So we need to know, who did you get your bond with? Did you even get it? So I'm gonna give you the receipt that shows that this is really what is going on, because a lot of people were asking me, Sweetie, what's going on? Did she beat the case? Is Cardi B gonna ever get her money? Cardi's gonna absolutely get her money, and this is a surety that Cardi will get her money in the event that she loses this appeal. So that's why Cardi B asked for a bond, because Cardi is smart enough to know, listen, I want to make sure that I'm going to get my money if she loses this appeal, because I know that this girl is not going to pay me. She can't pay me. So I need somebody to pay me my money all at once. So this is smart. This is a smart thing to ask for, because the company that would take on this, they would be obligated to pay Cardi B in full outright if Tasha K loses the appeal. Okay? So it wouldn't be, now she loses the appeal and now Cardi got to wait for Tasha to chip off and chip and pay Cardi B. No, Cardi B would get the money all at once from the bonding company. Hey, Empress 90. Hey, it's Nikki, not Nikki, my moderator and head member. Hey, Coach LP. I love Costco, of course, my other member that stepped in the building. Hey, Low Down One. So, hey, April. So let me pull up this receipt so that we can go through this and we can get an explanation as to what is really, what's the tea? What the burnt is going on here? Did Tasha beat this shit? That's what people like. Tasha done beat this, honey. She done skipped her little ass on to Africa. You ain't take on, bitch. Tasha done went on over there to Mali. Tasha K? Who's Tasha K? I don't know Tasha K. Who's Tasha K? Hey, the real Patty. Hey, girl. I don't know Tasha K. Who's Tasha K? I don't know her. I don't know her. I don't know nobody named Tasha K. I don't know Latasha Transrini. My name is Umfufu. I don't know Tasha. Hey, Tammy. Child, Tasha went over there. She thinks she's slick. She went over there and bought her a piece of land over there in Mali. She caught herself trying to skip on out of town. She thought she was going to lay low. You better lay low. Until the people was like, Cardi, she over there. She is over there. She's over there. Go get her. So they went on over there and they said, Tasha, nope, we know what you're doing. And even Cardi B's team, they, alerted the court that Tasha had done moved money around. She done put money in banks and all this over there. So they are all aware that she has done these things, which is why I think the court agreed to this supersedious bond, because they also see, because Tasha's not smart. She's dumb. She does all this shit out in the open, because she can't keep her mouth shut. She's got to let people know what she's doing. She's got to save face for these winos, okay? So she's got to look like, and like she's in control of everything. So she lets everybody know what her play is. So we remember that the court said that you better not be trying to move no money. Ray told her, Judge Ray, Honorable William Ray, told her that you bet not move near dime. You bet not move near penny. And what did Tasha K do? True to Tasha K wino form, she went and moved money around. Hey, Canelo. Hey, boy. Y'all go over there and subscribe to Canelo. Y'all remember me and Canelo had a good old time over here talking about this heifer. What's up, Canelo? Hope all is well. In the public, Tasha's persona is that the attention from this case has been more of a blessing than not. She claims to have all sorts of big projects in the pipeline. And if she does, that's terrific. I'm not a hater. She's a black woman. I love to see black women come up. So we never, want to be under the impression that we want to see her fail, because that's not the case. We don't want to see her fail. We just want her to be held accountable, and we want her, to answer to what she did. The court found her liable to the tune of $3.8 million. And we want to see Cardi B get her money, because we know that Cardi B, this was a lot. We know that Tasha K, we know what she did. She know what she did. I mean, look at all of the, look at all of the relationships that she has destroyed. All of her YouTube relationships that she has ruined because of this whole situation. A lot of it stems from this. I mean, the situation with Lovely T, the situation with Armand, daytime, tea time. Tasha's, her, I guess her drive to succeed and to just get to the top. She was climbing over everybody to get up there. She was using Cardi's name, clickbait. She had got Star Marie under her wing, and she just was on her way to the top, and she didn't care how she got there. Hey, Callie25, my other member. Look at all my members in the building, all the sweeties and sweetums. What's up, y'all? She didn't care who she climbed over. She didn't care who she hurt. She really didn't. So, a lot of her relationships, look at Wiley. Do you guys remember all the capping that Wiley was doing? Wiley was running around here talking about she was a beautiful black woman. Tasha K's a winner. She's a winner. And now look, Tasha K and Wiley, honey, destroyed. He will come up here and cap. Tasha K is winning this lawsuit. She's winning. And what was she? Losing. She was losing. Look at the relationship with her and Storm. When her and Storm were on good terms, Storm would come up on camera and lie to the people and say she was winning. Look at her and Larry Reid. Larry Reid would say she's winning. He would even cap for Olga and Sadir. He would talk about how great of attorneys they were. These young, fresh attorneys. And now we see that young, fresh attorney, Olga. That young, fresh attorney, Olga. She young and fresh, all right. Young and fresh, looking for some goddamn donuts. She looking for some fresh donuts. Looking for some fresh, hot donuts. Some fresh child Krispy Kremes. She like to see when that light come on. So we know what kind of attorneys Tasha was working with. Right out the back of the yellow pages. Craigslist, Angie's List. We know. Primerica. The prepaid legal lawyers. We know. We know so much that Sadir seen what was going on. Sadir said, nah, you will not put my name and my face on this. He gave it to Olga. Y'all remember how they was in that parking lot? We showed that in the documentary. Olga was trying to get that door open. Open this goddamn door. You see they got these cameras on me, Sadir? Open the door, Sadir. Yeah, push the button, open the door, unlock it. Yeah. She was just grabbing that knob. She said, Sadir, open, God damn it. Damn you, Sadir. Choke was like, say hi to the people. She just trying to get that damn knob open. Tasha back there looking stupid. Her and Shaq. Shaq in the background, oh my goodness. I told you, look at you. That's what he's saying in the back. Look at you. I told you, look what you do to us. We're broke because of you. Look at you. Child, they was trying to they could not get in that car fast enough, child. Shaq was trying to figure out, honey, how he can get back up on that Kirby's list. Look at you. I'm telling you, I'm sick of you. I'm sick of you. I'm going. I'm getting away from you. Child. But everybody's like, what's going on? A lot of people that are winos and that, support Tasha, they feel like Tasha won. right? Because they don't see Tasha, because they don't understand legalities. They don't understand how court, proceedings work. They don't understand none of it. So they think, oh, Tasha got away with this, honey. You don't see, hey, Bonita, Bocasas. Y'all going over there and subscribe to Bonita, honey, up and coming true crime YouTuber. She's got excellent content. We trying to get her on the road up there with Kendall Ray and them. Going over there and subscribe. Hey, Taurus. Child, and they feel like Tasha won, okay, because they don't see any money being paid. People on YouTube, the way people are now, we are a society of right now. Like y'all don't even like when I play my intros. Y'all don't like when I play my promotional stuff. None of that. They like get right to the T. They don't want me to do my introductions. They don't want me to speak. We are right now sort of people. We need everything done now. So because they don't see any money being paid, they don't see headlines that specifically say Tasha K has paid Cardi B. They don't think that anything's being paid. Don't think anything's being done. They feel like Tasha won. She ain't gave Cardi not a dime. Well, Tasha is not off the hook, because this is where we are with this. I don't even know if Tasha got a surety company. Because see, with $3.8 million, you got to go around, you got to get a bondsman, you got to get a bonding company to put up this money. So they got to look at your credit, they got to look at what you're worth, they got to look at what you have. Tasha done sold off all her assets. Remember? She done went down there, got rid of the house, got rid of everything, trying to look broke. And that might have hurt her. Because what do you have to show a bonding company that you have any type of collateral? Because that's what they want. They want to know, well, if we put this money up, how are we going to get paid from you? They want to know your credit. What are you worth? How are we going to get our money back? So I don't even know. There is no evidence that suggests that Tasha K even got a bonding company, that the surety bond, the supersedious bond, that it has even been posted, that it's even on file with the court. Now, let me pull up this. I want to show you guys exactly how a supersedious bond works and what it is that we're waiting on. Let me get this this article. I want to read this. This is from a legal website, and it's how does a supersedious bond work? So if you're the defendant in a civil case and the judge rules against you, the courts grant you the right to appeal. We know that's where Tasha's at. You won't have to pay the judgment until your appeal is complete. But first, you will need to obtain a supersedious bond, also sometimes called an appeal bond or a defendant appeal bond. A supersedious bond provides a financial guarantee that you will pay for any judgment in the event that your appeal fails. When the plaintiffs obtain a bond, they enter into a surety agreement. Under that agreement, the bond holder must pay for any claims filed against the bond by the plaintiff in the case. So this is what a surety agreement is. So the surety bond, supersedious bond, okay, same thing. Surety bond, same thing. It is a type of a risk management tool. It's an agreement where the surety, often a large insurance company, provides their financial backing of the principal, the amount that the party is responsible for the benefit of the obligee, the party whom the principal owes the obligation. All surety bonds have the same basic structure. Unlike a traditional loan or insurance agreement, which typically involves two distinct parties, a surety bond means that the agreement is between three of the parties: the principal, the obligee, and the surety. The principal is the party responsible for fulfilling any obligation to complete a specified task or simply to conduct business according to laws and regulations. The principal contacts a bonding company like Viking Bond Service to obtain a bond. So in this case, the principal is Tasha K. The obligee, this is the party owed the obligation from the principal. That is Cardi B. Okay. The surety. This is the party that provides the financially backed guarantee to the obligee, indicating that the principal is capable of fulfilling the obligation. The surety reviews the principal's qualifications for the obligation and obtaining the bond. Once the principal has proven capable of fulfilling the obligation and remedying any breaches in the contract or obligation, the surety will offer to stand in as a responsible party financially in the form of the surety bond. Okay, so that is where we are with this. So did Tasha K get a bonding company? Did she find an insurance? Did Prudential say that they gonna help you? Ma'am, did Prudential say it, girl? Did Geico and them? Did any insurance company or any large company, YouTube maybe, did YouTube, did they? Because you got this great relationship with YouTube. So did they do it? Did they offer to pay the money? Nicki Minaj maybe? Somebody help Tasha K. Okay, because that's where we are right now. Did she get a surety company? Did anybody help you? Ma'am, is anybody standing in? Anybody? One? Is there one? Is there one that will come? The altar call. Is there one? One, just come on and come, please. Is there one? We are looking for a company, an insurance company that will stand in the gap. That will stand in the gap for Tasha K. I mean, child, 3.8 million. Where are you going to find a company that's going to provide this kind of money to a YouTuber? A YouTuber. Okay? A YouTuber. Now, I'm sorry to all of those people that love Tasha K, but that's a lot of money, okay? $3.8 million is a lot of money for a company to stand in and say that they're willing to put it up in the event that you lose your appeal, because that's how this goes. The company's saying, all right, we want to enter into this agreement with you, Tasha K. Now, if you lose, we going to pay it, but then you got to pay us. Okay, so then she got to turn around and pay them. So if they lose, if her team loses this, hey, itsy bitsy, the itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Hey, girl. Hey, fact checker, checker, 1, 2. Remember when Tasha blamed Nicki? What if she sued Nicki? Child, I feel bad for Shrek and it's Shekna. She says Shrek. Not Shrek. Don't do Shek. Elizabeth, don't do Shek. She called the man Shrek. Okay. She said, I feel bad for Shrek and they children. Child, not Shrek and the children. You talking about them little itty bitty Shreks that was running around. Fiona and Shrek's kids. Hey, bougie Barbie. No, you didn't miss a lot. Child, but this is what the people want to know, Tasha. Did you get a company or what? Did you get a company or what? That's a lot of money. How many people show it? But show of hands. Let me see some hands in the chat. Did anybody come through? Did anybody help Tasha? How many people think that she got the bond? Because I think that's what's taking so long. I think that's why we haven't, not to mention that we are waiting, to see if she got the appeal, did she win or whatever. We waiting on that. I mean, we waiting on, the court to decide, but we don't know. I don't see any entries. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. If anybody has looked at, any dockets or seen anything that I haven't seen, but I don't see any updates that suggest that the bond has been, the surety bond has been entered into the court. The court has granted it. They stated that she can get a bond, but I don't see anything that shows who's the name of the company. So I think maybe she's still shopping around. Maybe that's why she went on over there to that African bank. She might have been trying to get them to put the money up, child. But that is where we stand right now. Did Tasha K get a surety bond? And all of her YouTube relationships. Let's take a look at that. I mean, damn. Now, Tasha did say that there are no friends on YouTube. She did say that. So I don't even think that she's bothered by not having, and there really, you do have to be careful with the relationships that you generate on YouTube. You do have to be careful because, especially with other content creators, it can get a little competitive, you know. But the way her shit went down, all of the stuff that went down with her, Armand, daytime tea time, lovely tea, Armand, I said that, Wiley, Storm, it's just one after the next. Conscious TV, Larry Reed, everyone that she comes in contact with, she's like a tornado. She's like a storm. It's like she just can't. But a lot of times when people have that attitude that they're really just trying to succeed, and they got this one track mind, this like full steam ahead, people can get in the way, and relationships don't work out when you're in that frame of mind. So it could be just all about the work. It could just be, she just working. Yeah, I said Larry Reed. It could be that she just working. But damn, all of them, all the papers, everybody, Tasha, everybody, not everybody. I mean, maybe one or two. After one or two, I'm starting to think, who's the problem here? But it is, you do have to be careful when you got other content creators. It can cause a problem, But I mean, come on. Like I said, Wiley, he used to say she was a winner. She's a winner. She's a beautiful black woman. He tearing up that damn library. Emmett Till. She's a beautiful black woman. Emmett Till. She got up there and defended him. He said he was off, he has his issues. And now look, no defending. Now she making fun of him with the library. Now she want to out him the things she done did. Yep, Jason Lee. I mean, it's everybody. Emmett Till. Roar! Free the library. Free the library. Wiley. What happened with you and Tasha K? I'm going to drop the link, Wiley. What's going on with you and Tasha K? She was a beautiful black woman. What had happened? Emmett Till. Wow. Tasha is the common denominator. You know what they say when you're in the midst of all the shit. Mm-hmm. But I mean, y'all know how Wiley tried every video. Like, I would do a video, do an update on the case, and here he come trying to twist the narrative. She was going to pull a monkey out of you. Remember 11:59, Tasha was going to save the day with this lawsuit. She had everybody lying. I mean, Wiley was the biggest one of them all. He would know he would be lying, and he would just do it for content, for clicks and views. Just trolling. Just the trolling. But now look at where they stand. I mean, Armand Wiggins. Look at Armand. I mean, damn. Is that a come up or what? Armand is in rooms with people. Honey, he was just partying with Diddy and them. I said, look at Armand. I ain't never seen Tasha K in no room with Diddy and them. Child, Armand he had a photo with everybody. I said, well, damn, Tasha. You steady talking about all these opportunities that you got, but I still ain't seen them. We ain't synced them. Oh, you know what? We like Wiley. We don't have anything. Wiley was on the show. We had a little friendly interview. We teased Wiley. It'd be a little friendly banter because I watch Wiley. From time to time, I do watch him. He's a blogger that I can agree to disagree and love to watch him. I actually think he's entertaining and I love his content. I don't have anything against Wiley, but I know he was capping. Now, Bougie Barbie, he was capping. He was tap dancing. You know he was tap dancing. Girl, ain't he doing the thing? I know he do. He like the boys. I know he do. But honey, it does not negate the fact that Armand is in them rooms, okay? He going places, honey. I said, Tasha, you next, honey. Now what you gonna show us? Tasha, you got to top that, girl. You got to top that thing with Diddy. You got to top that picture with Diddy. Tasha, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We waiting, girl. We are waiting. But all jokes aside, I believe that we don't have a surety bond. I really believe that there's something going on with this bond. Like maybe that's what the holdup is, because $3.8 million, another company's got to put that money up. Who's going to put that up for a YouTuber? That's a lot of money, you guys. I mean, all jokes aside, really, where's the collateral? What are you putting up? What are you showing this insurance company that you can pay them? What, a Google AdSense check that fluctuates? It's not a fixed rate. You know, like people frown and look down upon 9-to-5s, but you can secure a loan with a 9-to-5 because it is money that you can say you are guaranteed to get every 2 weeks, every week, however your pay falls. And they look at how long you've been on your job, the stability and everything to obtain this money. A YouTube check is up and down. It is not guaranteed. Hey, Lisa, my member. It is up and down. It fluctuates greatly. Like I explained to you guys before, when we get paid on the 21st of every month, it is not the same amount that you got paid the month before. It don't go like that. Oh, I reached the threshold of 10,000 this month, so now that's where I'm at every month. No, the clock starts over at the end of the month. You get your check on the 21st. You still get that tally is still running for that current paycheck, right? Up until the end of the month. So then once the end of the month comes, now that starts all over. Thank you, Evelyn. Thank you for your support. Hey, Sweet Pea, love your show. Thank you so much. So it's just like, listen, I'm like, wait a minute. You mean to tell me that you really think that a 9-to-5, y'all be shitting on that? No, ma'am. I still need a 9-to-5. Like I always say, my goal is to become a full-time content creator, but I also know that I still need some backup. You know, I'm going to need my passive income coming in. I'm going to need some little work on the side that I cannot just totally depend on YouTube, right? I mean, just what if you lose your channel? Y'all see how people just lose their channel at the drop of a dime? You do something wrong, you got a copyright strikes, and YouTube snatch your bag. It's not dependable. So I'm not even sure that Tasha got a bond company to accept her bond request, the supersedious bond that is being required by the court. I don't know if she even obtained it. So does anybody know? Has anybody seen that? Because I don't see anything to suggest on the docket that a company stepped in and accepted the bond. Wasaki, what are you putting your hand on? Oh, what is what's that, Saki? Oh, you know it, girl. You know it. You know that the YouTube, it fluctuates. So it's really it's going to be hard to get a bond company or insurance company to, want to back a YouTuber. Then they're going to look at, you don't think they're going to look at the type of YouTube channel. They're going to look at her channel and see what type of content. Not to mention, oh, we got to pay this because you got found liable for defamation, slander, the stuff you was up here saying. Oh, you know what? We want to take a look at your channel, see what type of, what you're producing. I'm a fuck Tasha K. Cardi B, herpes B. She got syphilis. I'm sorry. She got herpes. She got HPV. She cheated on us. So she put that beer bottle up. She drug me. All these things. Creflo Dollar got the booty. They did it in the booty. they are looking at all of this stuff that she says. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if we're going to get Prudential or Geico to sign on to that. I don't know about that. Tasha K behavior would make me nervous, and I definitely would not put up that kind of money for her. And the court, they even said if she, because remember, Olga and them were saying that they wanted a lesser amount. So the court said, well, you need to show us some type of proof that suggests that she shouldn't pay the lesser amount, like a lesser amount. Her finances, like a hardship, what is it that we would need to take into account to where though she can't pay the full amount? I don't see anything to suggest that Olga and them turn that in. And you know how Olga is. She good for turning shit in late, for turning stuff in when she want to turn it in. So we don't know. Did she get the bond? Did she not get the bond? And that's where this case stands. That is where we at. We are waiting for the court to rule on this appeal, whether they're going to overturn the case or whether they're going to uphold it. Now, let's just brace ourselves, because if they were to overturn the case, you guys do know that all of those videos will go back up. Every single video would go back up, every single post, everything that was required to be taken down in the lawsuit, it would go back up. It would be as if this never happened. Now, I don't know if there would be attorney fees or if Cardi would have to pay Tasha, but I'm pretty sure that Tasha would turn immediately around and request that Cardi B pay all her legal fees, pay everything for having to, for her now winning the case. So that's how that would turn out if they were to overturn the appeal. Now, how many people think that that's a possibility? How many people think that that's going to happen? I don't think so, because I feel like if it was going to be, it would have been done by now. But I'm going to put up a timer. We're going to do a little quick poll, and you guys let me know. One in the chat if you think that the appeal is going to be overturned and Tasha going to win. Put a 2 in the chat if you think it's going to stay, it's going to be upheld, and it's going to stay as Cardi B, Tasha having to pay $3.8 million. Let me know what you think. 1, that Tasha K going to win. 2, that Cardi B is going to win. Okay, so far we got Bougie Barbie thinks that it's going to be overturned. Everyone else says 2. Coach says no. If she was going to win, it would be over by now. So she says a 2. So Bougie Barbie thinks that Tasha K just might pull this thing off and just might win, just might get that thing overturned. I mean, hey, stranger things have happened. So that is what would happen, y'all. If she did win, honey, all that stuff would go back up, and it would be as if this never happened. Her mouth messed her up. And it's just sad, though, because, she's out here, her relationships have been severed, people that she started off with. And look at it, it seems like a lot of people that, look at Lovely T, look at Armand, look at Daytime Tea Time. It's like everyone has went on, T.S. Madison, Funky Dineva, people that she stormed, people that she started with and that she has had relationships with. It seems like everyone is going on to do good things and their channels are blossoming. They're making money on YouTube, and it's like Tasha is stuck in this legal battle, owing all this money. And some people think that she's having great success with her app, but I haven't been over there to even know what the crowd is like, what it's given over there. So and I'm not her. I'm not in her pocketbook, in her bank to know what she's making over there. I have my theories about that app, and versus YouTube and the amount of money that is being made. But that's a whole nother video. But it's just like, wow, you start off with people and you watch them grow. I mean, Tasha has grown in her own right as well, but I feel like she could have went a lot further, and she could be a lot further than what she is with her brand, and maybe have better opportunities than what she has, had she not have gotten involved with this Cardi B situation. I feel like she should have just taken the videos down and went on about her business and never kept it going, because I don't think it was worth it in the end. Now, if she wins, damn, well, it was worth it. The publicity, because that's going to be a hell of a, if she wins, if that appeal gets overturned, that's going to be a hell of a day on YouTube. The streets are going to be on fire. Tasha K going to be gloating. She going to be, I'm going to be live like, what? Now, she proved me wrong? What? If she wins, child, we going to be the first one to strike up the live. Because I wouldn't be like, oh, wow. I wouldn't feel like I got to retract anything or put my foot in my mouth or anything like that, because we've been right on point with everything that we're saying. Everything that we've said has went the way it was supposed to go. Every prediction, it went that way. Every court document we read, it was accurate. We have no way of predicting whether an appeal will be overturned or not. So if it does turn out that way, we'll be the first people to come up here and say, well, congratulations, Tasha K, you won. But and I think she would go even harder on Cardi B. But do I think that's really logical? No. I think if it was going to happen, it would have happened already, right? Now, Nicki Minaj. Where does Nicki Minaj fit into all of this? Do we think that Nicki Minaj is really the one to blame for all of this? Do we think subliminally that behind it all, that all of this is because of Nicki Minaj? That Tasha K has done this to get in Nicki's good graces, to somehow seem like I am the head barb. I'm out here fighting your battle. I'm out here, you know what I'm saying, grinding Cardi up for you. Do we think that that's why all of this was done? I mean, because truthfully, she knew that Star Marie was not telling the truth. She said it in the lovely tea call that they played in court. Listen, all of these strippers lie. She knew that there was lies being told. She didn't have any receipts. She didn't require Star Marie to have any proof of the things that she was saying, because it wasn't about the truth. It wasn't about proof. It wasn't about receipts. It was all about clickbait. It was all about going viral. It was all about being sensational. It was all about tabloid. It wasn't rooted in truth or fact or receipts. She didn't care. She really didn't. She wanted to go viral. She wanted to get millions of views. She got just 3.4 million views it was. At the time that lawsuit was filed, that interview with Star Marie was at $3.4 million. 3.4 million views. I'm sorry. Okay. So she got exactly what she was gunning for. Oh, she did. But is all views, all content, is it all good? Like that saying goes, is all money good money? Hey, are all views good views? Was it worth it? You lost relationships, you lost money, you definitely lost opportunity, because I know, I've actually talked to someone in the industry, in the, that even deals with YouTube, that deals with interview, blogging, all of that. And they said that Tasha K is kind of like not really blacklisted or blackballed, but people are scared to work with her They don't trust her. They don't want to be in the same rooms with her because they feel as though she's going to come back and spill all their tea on YouTube. Opportunities that maybe she could have gotten are actually not, being considered because of the lawsuit with Cardi B. I've talked to someone and had these type of conversations with them about her. So I know for a fact she has definitely affected opportunities that she could have had. And I mean, that's obvious. Y'all see how the industry is. You can't be doing that. You can't be, falling out with a celebrity like that, such as Cardi B, defaming her, slandering her, and then think that you're going to be up in these rooms with celebrities and with executives and producers and get chances for anything. They're not going to deal with you just off the strength of Cardi because she's got so many relationships with people. Who gives a damn if you're talented or if you can bring views or if you got a crowd and if you got 1 million subs already? People will not deal with you just off the strength of Cardi B because of who she is. And see, that's where, this whole game with the celebrity and the Hollywood, that's where that comes in. That's where you can't be just so quick to sever relationships. And that's what Tasha, I don't need no deals. I don't want to go on networks because I don't want to be silenced. She tries to put that narrative. It's like, girl, you got to build relationships in order to get in rooms, in order to get opportunities. You can't cut everybody off. You cut everybody off and don't want to have relationships with people and feel like, oh, you don't got to answer to nobody or curtail your whole thing, your whole vibe. You don't have to tune it down for nobody. You have to do that in order to get to some places. And so with that attitude, girl, you want to stay right where you're at on YouTube and on your app. The goal for every YouTuber is to branch out and hook up with a larger conglomerate and get some type of brand deal, get some type of promotional, get some type of backing financially. That's what our goal is. If this is what you're doing, if you're trying to do something on a larger scale. Hey, if you're just trying to produce videos and just do little stuff, then, who cares? But if you're trying to do what she was doing, I mean, all of that, the equipment, the lights, the interviews, all of the stuff that you're doing, all of that would all be in vain just to stay on YouTube. You put the money out and you invest in yourself for your shit to look good, for your set to look good, for people to buy into you. You do all that just to stay on YouTube? Girl. Bigo, Facebook, YouTube, all of that is good and well. Yeah, it's bringing money, but it's not bringing money that like a network deal would bring, something larger, would bring. And a little birdie told me that there might be some trouble in paradise with Pangea. I was waiting on the tea, hint, the person out there. I'm waiting on that tea. But, some my sources say that there might be some trouble in paradise between her and Pangea. The peoples is over there complaining about how they getting their products. It ain't coming fast enough and different complaints. And there was some tea spilled over there on that app with the moderators and things. So I'm waiting and trying to get that tea. But that, I don't even know if, we don't know. There might be something going on with that. We seen Scentbird. They went bye-bye. They don't want her to spray none of their shit. So, it's like, you can't sit here and say that, oh, I don't need people. I don't need brand deals. YouTube is not, it's just not that stable enough to just, oh, I'm just going to count on that. I'm just going to count on that in my app. No, you want deals with, shit, look at the basketball players. Look at everybody, actors, everybody gets brand deals. That's the name of the game. That's just that's how it goes. That's the object of all of this. Okay. So you guys, let me know what you think about this. Do we think that Tasha K got a bond company? Did anybody bet on her? Did anybody lay down that 3.8 million? I think that's where we at, y'all. I think we just might be waiting for a bond company. Not to mention that we are waiting on the court. But I need to know. Had they not started viewing the appeal because there's no bond? I don't know. What's going on? What is going on with this appeal? That's where I'm at, guys. I don't see any bond company. I don't see anything entered on the docket that would suggest that any company has put this money up. And that's where we are with it. They want, well, what's your credit like? Well, I got a Prius. I got a rental. I got a house in Georgia. I got a YouTube channel. I got KB Studios. I'm gonna fuck Tasha K. They're gonna say, ma'am, that's not enough. That's not enough, ma'am. I mean, what do you have in the form of money? What do you have? A house, multiple homes, what do you have? What do you own? I mean, shit ain't nothing in your name. You done gave it all to your husband. Didn't she sell the house to Shrek? Didn't she sell the house to Shrek? So how's she gonna get any type of credit or you don't have anything for these people to consider? Child. Empress said, I cut Tasha off after what she did to Jag regarding her childhood trauma, then hopping on a plane, leaving the state to involve Jag's family and son. Team too much. Well, a lot of people were turned off by that interview with the family, that whole documentary with Jaguar, right? A lot of people were turned off by that. There are a lot of moments where Tasha K has had this year that people were just done with her. She really severely impacted her brand with that and Cardi B. Those two things really, I mean, even with Storm, these things with Chelsea and Von Ray, there were a lot of little moments this year that impacted her channel and her brand. So, but hey, nothing tops it like this lawsuit with Cardi B. So that's where we are, you guys. I didn't want to make this a long video because there's really only but so much you can say about this. And yes, you can make money on Bigo, but nothing is beating YouTube. YouTube is one of the highest, it's the highest paying app right now for content creators. So that's why there's so many people on YouTube. Bigo is a coin, Facebook, they're coins, but it's not as cute as YouTube. YouTube is just fluctuating. It's just up and down. It's not stable enough for some goddamn surety company to be banking on some $3.8 million. Okay? It just really isn't. That's where we are. We need to know, Tasha K, who's the bond company? Who did you get? Who's backing this? Who's willing? Who went out on a limb for you? I mean, I'm wondering, was it YouTube? Because you always talking about YouTube. You and YouTube have this great relationship. We got this relationship with YouTube. We got a great relationship with YouTube. I mean, did they put the money up? YouTube probably said, we don't want to have nothing to do with this. But that's where we are. And like I said, I haven't seen anything to suggest that anyone has come through and put up the money. Y'all got it. Does anybody in the chat, somebody call Nicki Minaj and ask her, child, Nicki said, I could give you these goddamn Powerhouse tickets. That's about it. I can give you some concert tickets for you and your employees. That's about it. But I don't have $3.8 million shit. I'm trying to keep Kenny out of jail. I don't think she has it, Tasha. I really don't. I don't think she has it. She was in Africa, but I don't believe she's there anymore. That she's back. She been back. But I believe, rumor has it that she went over there and put some money down on some land and put a home. I believe she's having a home built over there. And she planned on running her ass over there and trying to live out the rest of her life with them little coins that she put up in that damn African bank. I believe she gonna get that surety company to pay the, if she can get a surety, if she can get a surety company to put up that money, she gonna have them pay Cardi B, and then off she gonna go away in the sunset and go live her life over there in Africa. But see, Cardi B is smart. Her team is smart. So Cardi B is going to get her money anyway. Okay? You guys understand that. Cardi B is going to get her money. If the appeal is not overturned, Tasha K, if they find that she's still liable, then the surety company that put up the 3.8 supersedious bond amount, they will pay Cardi B. And then Tasha K will owe them. It's the same principle as a Bell's bondsman. It's a surety bond. It's an agreement that Tasha is entering in with the company. So then she is going to have to work with them. So I think that Cardi won't give a damn. Like, listen, I got my money. I don't give a damn. So Cardi is going to get her money. As soon as they uphold that damn appeal, that company going to pay Cardi, cut her a check, direct deposit, whatever they going to do, wire it. They going to wire it because, either wire it or, give her a check. But they're going to pay her, and then Tasha is going to have to pay that company. And that's another thing. She would have to put a pretty hefty amount down with that company because she's got to pay for that bond. She got to buy that bond. So it's like, they're going to require a pretty large penny to put up 3.8 million. I wouldn't doubt if she would have to put up $1 million or 900,000, 800,000, something large. Because ain't nobody going to just give you $3.8 million. They don't know you. You walking off the street, you going to, yeah, I got this janky YouTube channel. You got an old little YouTube channel. You coming up there with old funky Kibi Studios. That's just a studio on paper that ain't paid taxes in 3 years. Mind you, do the math on that. Hold on, you guys. I mean, she hasn't even paid taxes on the company in 3 years. You heard the husband, taxes. What about the taxes? We don't know nothing about the taxes. You got to show W-2s. You got to show tax returns. All that. Your W-2s for your employee, 1099s, all that stuff. You got to show your tax returns and anything to do with your credit, trying to get loans, bonds, all this. You got to show all this stuff. You don't even have taxes. What about the taxes? You have nothing to show that that your company is capable of paying back this money. You got to show the profits, what your company made, but you ain't paid no taxes to know what you made and all this. So, there's a lot going on, a lot to unpack with this bond, okay? And that is probably why things are taking so long. That's probably why it's so quiet on YouTube. It's probably why we don't hear her kicking up such a fuss anymore. We don't hear her dragging Cardi B. Cardi B finally shut your ass up. She finally got you to be quiet. I ain't heard you. We ain't heard you. Can TK go to jail if she doesn't produce that surety bond? Jail is really just off the table. This is not, it's not a federal case. It's not like this is not on that level. This is it's a defamation lawsuit. I really don't think that it would be. Now, I don't know when it comes to bonds. You know what I mean? I don't know how that works, but I don't think jail is involved because it's not like she had a bail. This isn't they putting up money for a bail. This is the same idea, but it is money that she owes Cardi B directly. I don't think anything would have to do anything with jail, because it's not like it's a drug case or, that she stands to go to jail for punishment. Jail ain't no. Jail is off the table. But in my opinion, that surety company, they better make sure that they get a lot of money up front. Because Tasha K running. She running. Oh, she gonna run like a runaway slave child. That was off to the races. She running. She running straight over there to Mali. Straight over there to that property that she went over there and bought. That's where she going. And she ain't gonna pay a dime more. So that's where I'm at, you guys. We've been up here for an hour and 5 minutes. You guys let me know what you think about this. She might be trying to pay those taxes before she pay Cardi. Well, she better, because then the feds will be coming for you next, the IRS. And we know those 3-letter people do not play. She doesn't say anything about Cardi B. I think she finally found out Nicki wasn't going to give her any money. So she's keeping her mouth shut. And y'all know how she insinuated, that she did this. And then they like, oh, play the whole interview. She was joking. She was very much so serious. Okay. Hold on for a second, guys. So that's where we are, you guys. That's really all that I have to say about this. You know, it just looks like that's where we are. I think that's why it's taking so long. We haven't heard anything because she's still trying to get a company to back her. She's trying to get this money. And that's not going to be easy with someone with a YouTube channel. $3.8 million, nothing in the bank. Like, you took all your money out the bank and left $1,083 in there. Were you thinking? Like, what were you thinking? Just doesn't make any sense. So this has been another edition of the Sweet Pea Diaries. You guys feel free to drop down in the comments if you catch the replay and let me know what your thoughts are about this video. Make sure you like the video, you share, and you subscribe. Now, like I said, we are going to do the story with Shanquella Robinson, but I was just waiting on some, a little bit more information and just to get all of the facts before we cover that, okay? But we are going to be covering this story, so be on the lookout. So like, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch y'all on the next video, you guys. Thank you. Bye, y'all. And to all my members, love you, my sweeties and sweetums. And my moderator, please give her a round of applause, y'all. Give my moderator her flowers. She the only one in the building, and she holds it down. Give my baby her flowers. Good night, you guys. Bye.